Hi, this is Vishen, and welcome to our Climax Group Weekly podcast for Weiss Schwarz. Today we'll be covering the week of August 3rd to August 7th, 2015. And joined with me here today is Biu-san,
Alright,
and he will start out with reading the card of the days.
alright. First, we're gonna cover the south side of the cards of the week this week. First card is Happy Memories Yuki, green 3/2/10k, Avatar and Weapon Trait. When you play this from hand, reveal the top card. If it's an Avatar net character, this card gains the following ability: Clock Kick. When this card declares an attack, all players must mill the top card to the arena room, top deck to the arena room. If your top deck, the card you build is higher level than your opponent's, you may send the top deck. Pretty sure it's top deck to waiting room. No, top deck
Yeah,
to stock.
stock. Whoops.
Yes, your translation is a bit off. Um,
Anyways,
anyways, standard your standard clock kick. Although this, pretty much your standard clock kick. Does Sal already have one?
I'm pretty sure they have one. It's
Mm,
Sal. Come on.
no, wait. Think about it for a second. I don't think they do actually.
I think Def Gun has one, right?
No, Death Gun was a burn on all. If every card is a target.
Okay, never mind. Then I guess it's his first one.
I guess it's his first one. The second ability is it's an older effect from Fate Zero.
Oh, I remember that.
There was a rider card that makes you mill, and if you mill better, you gain a stock, and that card was free to play, free stock
Yeah, it
to
was a
play. So
one
it
zero.
was a plus. So it was basically a +1 stock if you won.
Yeah, unless you mill climaxes. Well, it's
Yeah.
on attack, so it's not that bad. But you don't trigger them.
Overall, it can be a 3-1, and it can potentially fail you the clock
Yep.
kick because there is no extra cost or anything. But if you haven't checked the top beforehand, then you could have fucked yourself over. Overall, it shouldn't be too much of an issue as long you have some sort of way to consistently check the top or the.
Yep. There should be.
There is a card like that. There's the Zero Silica Suicider gives you the ability to check the top. I'm not sure if there's any other cards, but that's the only one that came off in my mind.
Okay, I don't play Sal at all, so I don't. I just remember what I see.
Well, that's
Uh,
it's just a card I remember. So
yeah.
I don't remember too many top deck checks. Oh, there's always that Zero Asuna. You know the
On. Yeah.
on play reveal the top if it's avatar card.
Take a damage.
If it's not avatar, take a damage. Yeah,
I
that's an example
guess
card.
could
Again,
do that.
there's a way to safely do clock kick. Of course, then there's a question of power, but that's about it. All right, next card. Boyish and Brave, Elizabeth, Red 001K, Avatar Net character. All your other, all your Avatar Net character gains 500, and when using an accelerated ability, you can pay 1. If you do, choose a character from your radio and return it to your hand.
You
For
should talk about the other card though.
the other card, does it
Yeah.
actually matter? Alright then, the other card is Trusted Skill, Elizabeth. Red 104K, Avatar and Weapon Trait. For every other net and avatar character you control, this gains 500. Accelerate. Beginning your climax phase, if you do, this card gains a level in the following ability. If this reverses its opponent in battle, you may choose a card, avatar net character from your radio and return it to your hand.
Yeah. There you go.
I don't really think it's a combo per se, because the first one still kind of combo off some other
Yeah,
accelerate
some other
abilities.
stuff, but like the second card really helps out a lot. Get the free salvage.
In any case, let's talk about the first card real quick. Plus 500 global and accelerate bonus. Okay, I guess
That's
there's not much to
that's
talk about
good.
after all.
It is pretty good. That's all I have to say.
It goes pretty well with Elizabeth Suicide since it's a accelerate for 25,
Hmm.
and then you can pay 1 for a free salvage that can't be
Yeah.
antied by the normal standard anti salvage
Yep.
because it's in the climax phase, not the combat, not
Well,
the battle phase.
main phase.
No, it's acceleration is during the beginning
Okay,
of
never mind.
climax phase, and that's
Okay,
I don't think climax phase is considered part of the battle phase. If I recall, I may have to check the rule.
I don't really
So
know.
I may have to
Scrap.
check the ruling on that rule at some point.
Okay.
Overall, it's okay as long as you're
Yeah,
okay with taking a shitload of damage just for free plus.
it's okay, and it's a pretty typical like 500. What is it? Every other 500, whatever you call those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a number of those now, so you get free pick. You get a free
and
pick now.
it's level one suiciders, which we haven't been seeing much recently.
So what level 1 suicider?
Oh wait, never mind. Never mind.
Anyway,
Okay.
the other one
Oh.
is basically probably better than the original Elizabeth. The original being the
Oh,
1045 plus
4-5,
5.
yeah.
It's probably better just because of the extra accelerate ability. Although, granted, I don't know about the plus one level. May get over get over some suiciders, but
You could.
but then it becomes a potential anti-change target. Also, granted, level one anti-change is pretty rare.
Suiciders are pretty rare in
Not
right
suiciders.
now.
Suiciders aren't rare. Level one anti-change are pretty rare. Most of them are level two or higher.
Yeah,
Overall, it's not bad. 6k salvage one, and then possible extra salvage one.
so
It's
good.
it's a good it's a good way to
Double
gain.
salvage.
It's a good way to gain hand. All right, next card. Pure Swordman Yuki, green 001k, Avatar Weapon Trait. When this card get I'm just gonna call it Clock Suicider. Has hand encore. It indicates because suicide is pretty rare. I guess I should go in definition of what it means. It basically means if they have a clock, you can kill if it's the same level, you can kill the same card, and you can kill the card by sending it to the clock instead.
If there is nothing, then they. If there's nothing in their clock, then you just.
Then it doesn't actually go through
Yeah.
because you have to send something out of the clock. You
Because I
don't. It's
remember
not.
someone asking that last week, so might as
Yeah,
well.
you need something in clock to able to actually send something to clock because but just because how it's written because it says you may send if because it says you may send a card top card of your opponent's clock to waiting room if you do
Yep.
send that card to clock.
And
Of
if they
course,
don't,
if you can't do it,
can't
if you
do it,
can't,
then
you
just you
can't,
can
it
do it.
doesn't happen.
Yep.
Anyways, has hand encore. What do you think?
Pretty. Actually, I don't.
I think
I
it might be.
don't
I think
really know.
even though it's a suicider, technically, because of
Yeah.
the hand encore, I think it might be okay to put it down. Like if it was like your first turn.
Yeah, first turn, but after that it gets pretty bad because I don't really see the point of ditching your hand for level zero that
It
early.
depends. It depends. What you had like a level two or three in your hand.
Yeah, that's fine, but like you obviously don't want to ditch out all your level points. Just get wrecked later.
Overall, it's okay. I think people might use this at least over Elizabeth if you're not running like the Elizabeth base deck.
Yeah.
Over Silica, that's questionable because the Silica's ability to check the top is by far, I say far more useful. Yuki, I'd say she has her place, just maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know.
What do you mean maybe not?
It depends on how badly you need to kill like encore cards.
Okay. Well, it really depends on how you build your level one and level zero game, but it should be fine considering how I'm pretty sure what is it Yuki would have some weird combo with Asuna that requires her in the rating room because of story reasons.
Overall, it's an okay card. I would say it's an okay card. It's it because its other ability is encore. It's not too not the best thing.
Yeah, it's still playable.
It's
So
still playable, so yeah. All right. Next card, Fluffy Field on her head, Silica, red 103k, Avatar Weapon Trait. You may discard a card from your hand. If you do, you may salvage a Silica or Pina from your win room and add it to your hand. And this card has a change to Battle Stance Silica. I will go over
yeah,
that right now. Battle Stance Silica, red 2295, Avatar Weapon Trait. If this card played from hand, you may pay the cost. If you don't, if it's just discard a card. If you don't, send this card to the waiting room. When you play this from waiting room to stage, and you have another card named Peanut in the stage, this card gains the following ability. If it versus opponent in battle, you may salvage an Avatar, Net, or Dragon Trait character and add it to your hand.
more salvages.
Honestly, I honestly think the 2-2 really sucked.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
To start with, if you play from hand, you have to discard one, or this card dies. If you do not play from hand, if you play from Rainy Room, you still end up discarding a card anyways, and all you gain out of it is an extra salvage. In the
Yeah,
other hand, it's a 95.
and that's only if you do reverse and you need a peanut, which you probably will.
You
But
probably will, considering how Silk decks are like.
yeah, but you could just get countered and you just cry. Be
It's
like
not.
worth.
If you're doing this at level 1, you're probably not gonna get countered because the card will probably be 10.5.
Well, level one it should be fine, but like after that, it's pretty much a dead card if you have this in your hand. which is why I don't really like running.
No, no, it's not a dead card in your hand technically, because in technical terms, if you have the 1-0, you can ditch the level 2 and then pick up a Pina, then play the Pina, then change.
You could, but you'll be paying
You
3
still be,
stock for it.
yeah, that's seriously, if you're comparing this to like Rewrite Chihaya, this card is far weaker. Just because of the extra costs on Chihaya is taking damage compared to this card.
Yeah.
And it costs you top that, it costs you an extra stock, and the effect is like slightly subpar.
Yeah.
Because it's a one-time effect, because you only gain from waiting room to stage, not from hand or waiting room to stage. If this was from hand to waiting room, or hand or waiting room to stage, I would have said something different.
I still think it's generally bad. It's a really risky play.
It's a risky play, honestly. In the other hand, if you do decide to play this, you technically have a 10.5 that can't really be killed properly because Pina.
Yeah.
In the
But
other,
and too many anti changes right now, in my opinion.
well, even then, unless it's a bottom deck anti-change, or set it to clock or send it somewhere else, it's not gonna matter because you save with Pina.
I guess.
That's like the only thing going for it, because I think it's because of Pina. This card has some foul reason to be played.
Yeah.
The 1-0, yes, more ways to salvage Pina. Why? Other, but I think if you end up playing this combo, you'll be probably using the Silka changer itself to pick up more Silka cards if you already have Pina on field.
Yeah.
Because reasons. Why do you need more cards to pick up Pina?
Because Pina loves silica. You have to
Yo,
do
man,
it.
Pina.
Just have to get more peanuts.
More Pinas.
Feathers. Get more feathers.
Anyways, that's it for that card. Last card for Sao. Sao Survivor, Kirito. Blue 001K, Avatar Weapon Trait. When the other character gets sent to the waiting room to stage, if this card's in the back row, you may pay the cost, which is send it to the waiting room. You may put that card back on field on rest. You can rest this card to give a card 1K.
I don't think. Oh wait, no. It's basically a peanut.
A lot of sets have it. Yeah, a lot of sets has it. So it's not too uncommon. But this basically when Pina would be more Silka based. This one's more
General.
standard, more general.
Yeah. It's an okay card. You can use it to save.
Big cards.
Potentially like Asuna, Imprisoned Queen. If people actually still run that, I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's right. This card does have the name Kirito in it, doesn't it?
Yeah. So Imprisoned Queen. Here you go. More support for you.
And this card also has ability to rest, so it would support the Clock on Core one as well. So this one has some older set viability, older deck
good.
type, which is fine.
Yep.
I don't think you'd be playing this over the 1-0 Kirito though. More like if that card dies, you'll be sending this and play the 1-0 right after that.
It just gives you more options. It's still okay.
more options for those decks in case you really need more Kirito supports for your Asunas.
Yep.
Okay, you say it like that. Yeah, this card has some viability in older type decks.
Yeah, and it can still give power. Not much, but like
1K is decent, honestly. All right, that is it for Sao. Next set is Nisekoi. First card is Tsugigumiya, green character 1045 weapon trait. This card has Clock on Core, and you can rest 2 weapon or lady traits to give this card 25 for the turn.
Someone who says Tsugumi is my waifu, nope. I don't like it.
I honestly I don't like it either, because that means it's only like 45 on defense.
Yeah, it's terrible. I mean,
45 on defense, 7K on attack. Honestly, it's not
7K.
worth it.
No, it's not worth it. Might as well play the 1/1 that 1/6K and encore. I think I don't remember. On play reveal top if it's Heroes or weapon gain 2K. So that
one is better. That one is better.
You won't want to run this. It's pretty weak unless you really like Nekos or cute Tsugumi.
What about costless wise for weapons? So
4K 500 every other.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Yeah.
And then Climax combo plus your soul search, pay 1 search.
Oh yeah, then this card is not that great.
It's not that good. I mean, considering how most of Tsugumi's level 1 is base, it's pretty good. She also has the 1/0 on play reveal top. If it's a Climax, you rest it. It's just 1/06K. You might as well run that.
To top that,
And
you can only really effectively use one copy of this card because you have to rest two to gain 25.
yeah, it's pretty bad.
So if you end up playing this, I swear to God, just play two because you're not gonna need more than three. Anyways, next card, it goes with the last card, Magical Gruola Chigoi-chan. I know I fudged that, but whatever. Yellow character 00500, yellow lady in key trait. When you play this card from hand to stage, you can build the top three cards to your deck, and then you bond to the last card for one stock.
It's the mill is fine. I mean, you could try to refresh faster, but the bond is pretty useless in my opinion.
The bond is there in case you just want to pay one instead of taking a clock encore.
But
No,
the bond target sucks anyway.
the
So
bond target we kind of discussed. It kind of sucks.
yeah, so I just don't like this pair at all.
Think of it this way: you can build the three first. If your target came out, you can pay one to get it. It's kind of a
Then
plus
you can
one.
play it afterwards.
You can play it right afterwards.
I,
Assuming it
yeah,
never came out in the first place.
yeah. If you do mill it out, I
I'm
just don't see what deck this will go into. It could be a separate
No, it's still gonna be the Tsugi,
Tsugumi.
yeah, it would be Tsugumi deck still,
No,
or at least
so
or at least a mix of them.
I don't see it at all.
Next card from school, Raku, yellow 1500, key trait. All your other key trait gains 500. Has hand encore.
Pretty
I,
good.
I guess this is technically your replacement for losing the other Raikou.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because as we all know, the other Raikou is more or less effectively banned. Now it's not technically banned, but I don't think anyone's gonna be playing that card.
No
The
one's
way
ever
it is,
seen it anymore.
the way it is right now. But basically, this is a global 500 hand encore. So if someone
In
try
case,
to, in case someone try to snipe it, you can just hand encore it if you really
yep.
need it around. So I can't say it's better than the old one, but okay, let's lie. I can't lie. The older one is better,
The older
but
one's better. That's why it's bad.
this one is like it's passable. This card is
That's
passable.
passable.
That's passable. If you need global 500 lower at zero, there you go. All right, next card in the dress, Maruka, red 1035, police and key trait. We have another card named Raikou in its name. This card gains 3k.
Bad.
So with proper Raikou support,
It's
last
still
card,
bad.
it's 7k.
It's still bad.
Really? It's free 7k, pretty much.
Might as well play like the Suicider still.
But I'm telling you, it's a free 7k. 7k. Sometimes the power matters more than the suiciders.
Well, considering how it's still the Mono Marika deck right now, you don't want the Raku in there.
Oh yeah, you can't. It depends on the Monomarika, really.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to play it. So no, and thus, well, with the upcoming ban list change, it's hard to say.
But overall, I honestly think this card is okay as long as you have a Raikou support. You know, last card.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
not
know.
free. It's a free 107k, 75 with two Raikous. For 10, that's pretty strong.
Well, I guess, but I don't know. She's really reliant on the Raku, which I don't know. I don't see any other good Rakus to play other than that right now. So
In any case, we'll just leave it at that. I guess he needs to see more Raikou supports. I think it's fine as it is. Next card. Shop Poster Girl Haru. Blue 103k. Sweet Trade. Assist. All cards in front gauge 500. And Brainstorm. You can pay 1, rest 2 to reveal the top 4 cards in your deck. If for every Climax you reveal this way, you grab a Sweet character, show it to your opponent, add it to your hand.
yep, here comes the sweet stack.
This is more. This is more. This is probably better than the original Onodera one that I was talking about the DD. Only
And
because
TD.
only because the card actually supports Haru cards.
Yeah, that's the point because we all know there's gonna be a mono Haru deck. Well, waifu deck.
Later. In any case, the brainstorm is okay. It's your Ubi supposedly for Haru decks.
Yeah, yeah, I guess it's a umi.
I guess it works pretty well for Onodera as well because she's still sweet trait.
Not all of her cards are sweet, are
Pretty
they?
sure they all are.
I don't really remember, but oh wait, yeah, they are. You just don't give any particular support to them.
She doesn't give any particular support to them, so this card does have some value in the Onodera deck.
Not the old owner there. Like has to be new
It has to be
owner.
Onodera deck because it's weak. It only grabs weak characters.
Yeah, it has to be the new owner deck. The old one doesn't really support sweets that much. So
Really? Well, whatever.
no, it has sweets trait, but it doesn't have any abilities that affect it. Yeah.
Anyways, that is it for that card. Next card, Sisters in the Bath Kosaki, blue 00500, sweet and key trade. When you play this from hand, look at the top two, then put them back on the top in the original order, and this card bonds to the brainstorm from last we talked about for one stock.
First of all, the first ability is pretty meh. Well,
It lets you check the top two triggers.
it lets you check, but you can't really do anything about
Yes, you
them.
can. You could use some. You could use it for brainstorm. What if they're both climaxes? Easy plus
Okay,
two, right?
I good point. But you can't really alter them because you have to put them in the original position. The bond is pretty good, obviously, because you want the support in your back row.
Of course, this still goes pretty well for both either Haru or Kosaki's deck because both are sweet. Although Haru isn't a key trait, it's still worth.
Yeah,
In any case, the card I'd say the card is okay because the bond
that's pretty.
target is okay.
Yep.
But this is more in reality this is more for the Haru deck anyways. So if you plan to play the Haru deck, you're probably playing this Kosaki card anyways. Might not be true
Yep.
white for all terms and definitions. It's not true waifu deck, but if you gotta make it work, you gotta make it work. Alright, next card. New Life Maruka. Red 215k, police and key trait. When this card gets level 2 Suicider, and you can pay 1, this card gains 1k and a fallen ability. If this card reverses opponent in battle, you can send that card to the top deck. Wow.
It is pretty good. It replaces the other level 2 you commonly see as of right now, which is the 2-1 on play 500 each, Climax combo with stock saw, and it gives like some huge power like 4k or 5k or something. And the other one is a 2-2 10k that on play, if you play from hand, you have to ditch one or something. And there's a
Gotcha.
change at level 1.
In any case, this is your standard level 2 Suicider. But if you're willing to pay an extra stock, you can top deck it as well, which kills any encore as well.
Yeah, it's a pretty good card. Like it'll be played over the other level
Like
2s I just mentioned.
it's good for killing off cards you having trouble getting off, and level 3 or level 3s you can't really do much about them in terms of top decking anyway. So
Yeah, and Marika's power is generally pretty low.
on all due fairness, that plus 1k power, I don't think it's too relevant. It may be more relevant if you're fighting against level 1 cards.
So yeah, the 1k isn't relevant. It's mainly for the top deck. Well,
You want the top. You're paying 1 for the top deck. You're not really paying 1 for the 1k. Basically, you'll probably be paying a 226k Suicider that top decks.
Oh yeah,
That's basically how you look at it. So it's up to you if you think 2 stock is worth top decking a card. Like if your field is like really troublesome, like say rewrites. 22995 that can't get hand encore.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a troublesome field there.
Well, here's needs a quick solution. Now she has level 1 and level 2 suiciders, so just ram all day.
Anyways, I think the card is okay. I tech 1 maybe.
I'll probably go with 2.
You think you go 2? I say tech 1 because the top I would only be playing this for the top deck ability to be honest. Me
Oh,
personally.
so
Anyways, next card, New Life Ruri. Blue 218k, glass and sport trade. If you have 6 or more cards in your hand, this card gains 15.
bad,
Bad.
because you'll never have 6 cards in your hand at level 2.
If it's early game, that's another story. This point of the game, probably not.
Probably,
Unless your opponent is like super bad.
or if you're making a specific deck that does this. But so far, I don't think I've seen one.
I have not really seen Nisekoi deck that can consistently gain a hand completely
Yeah,
without worrying about. Basically, when you play this card, you better have 7 cards in your hand.
pretty much.
That's the base of this. That's why this card is bad.
It is bad. Unless you play a jank deck and like play.
Does it not even support the older sets? Like this card's not key for
Yeah,
obvious
unless you
reason.
build a deck specifically for this, like something you do with lots of draws and like encores or something. But it's bad.
Anyways, next card, New Life Kosaki, blue 117k, sweet and key trait. When you play this from hand, this card loses 1500 and has hand encore.
It's Ilya.
It's an Ilia We see this card in Ilya before. The only difference would be the traits. If this was proven from Ilya, this card's decent.
That's pretty decent.
Like if you're first level 1, this card would be the best thing ever.
Yep. Even if you're second, you can always just side and then encore the next turn. Or well, you can side. You don't really need to encore, but yeah.
But do you think this might compete with the 1-0 Kosaki with the clock encore?
No. I would still rather play the clock encore.
You would
Like,
still rather play the clock encore because of the cost stock or what?
no, I like the clock encore compared to head encore.
That's the
At
reason.
level 1, of course.
Overall, this card is okay. This card's okay. Alien has proven this card is pretty good. Next card, Pajama Party Kosaki, blue 3/2 10k, sweet and key trade. When this card declares an attack with the climax contract complete on the climax zone, which is stock 1 blue from the waiting room and 1 soul, and all your characters are sweet trait, search for 1 sweet character, show it to your opponents, add it to your hand, then shuffle the deck, and this card gets 2500 to the end of your opponent's turn. And at the start of your opponent's phase, if this card's in the front row, choose one of your characters, give it 4k.
Pretty good.
Pretty good card defensively, that's for sure. It's of course this is obviously either Haru slash Onodera Oni deck because of the requirement of all sweet Oni, which basically requires the Onodera family trait. So other than that,
I think
card
Raku has sweet straight in some of his cards.
anyway, if you play the Climax, it's basically 100 a 3 soul 12.5 on attack and potentially 6.5 on defense. So that's a big number. Nothing to add to that.
Nothing to add to that. Just pretty much you can't kill it. Just be the Kosaki wall.
It's a wall card, a wall searcher card basically.
You'll see Magical Girl Kosaki just in your face.
In the other hand, if you end up playing 3 of this, think of it. This card basically means it's a free +2 because search for 3 free cards and the climax gives a -1 to that, so that's 2 free cards. Over the climax combo itself is a break even because it's on attack declaration, so you always get a card. Unless your opponent is like super is like one of those people. Next card, Magic Capacitira Kosaki-chan. Blue 215k, sweet and key trade, assists, level support, and when the climax contract complete is is played, you can pay the cost. If you do, choose a Pajama Girl Kosaki from your hand and put this in the original board this was in. Speaking of which, the cost of this is just to send this to waiting room.
So good.
So basically, if you play the climax, you can basically get the level 3 off for 1 stock less.
Yep.
Or maybe not even 1 stock less. It's basically for free if you consider the stock charge.
What stock? Oh wait, yeah, the stock charge. The only problem is, well, normally it's a level 6. You put it in the back row,
but this is a card. Yeah. If you had the combo, you'd be doing this.
Yeah, you'll be putting it in front. You be like, okay, level 3, go.
Oh wait, it's played from your hand, so you kind of need the Kosaki from your hand first.
Played from your hand.
So I was wrong. There is a cost. It's a -1 to your hand.
Oh wait, okay.
It's a -1 to your hand, even if you consider the climax combo itself. So that's how it is. It's a -1 for hand if you decide to play this change. So supposedly quote unquote change. It's not technically a change, but
Well, yeah,
by our definition, it's a change, but
it's a change.
But it's not. But definition term, it's not actually a change.
Yep, does not have the change bold text. But you can still just leave it in the back row.
Even then, you can leave it in the back row if you need the card out. If you need the card out earlier, then you can. I mean, like the card is a searcher anyways. With the climax combo, so you're at least breaking even on the chain. Not breaking even on the change.
Searcher in a wall.
you're running a wall. You should be okay.
Yep, wall builds OP.
So if you're playing a Onodera Oni deck, I would say run 4, run 3.
3 and 4.
3 to 4, because just because of how the change works.
You'll probably run 3 of the level assist and then 4 of the level 3.
I would say actually 4 of the level 3s. It depends if you're actually playing dependent or not. In that case, I say dependent will be better.
Depends. You might go for Haru build.
Oh yeah, if we could talk about Haru build, then yeah, this might have more value in the Haru build.
Because so far, I don't know if Haru will get a level 3. It seems unlikely, in my opinion. But
is it because of the new Onodera card?
No, it's because she's technically not a main character. Sorry, guys, but that's just how it is.
Anyways, that is it for this week, I suppose.
Yeah, that is it. No real new announces. Boundless has been delayed till end of August, I think.
Yeah, so when that happens, we'll cover it probably in full detail since it's been almost a year since we covered the ban list again.
Yep, and I don't think there has been anything else. And no, nothing else, I guess.
Other than that, the only real other news is this release who's going to decide in Cinderella Girls. But on all to fairness, everyone kind of figured out who that was going to be anyways.
Yep, and it's sort of news. Most stores should have their WGP pre-reg up, so if you're actually planning to go, please
Sign
pre-reg,
up, sign up
sign
before it's
up,
too late.
sign up before it's too late. In our case,
Don't worry about it. I
or
signed up early enough.
yep, me too. But yeah, just remember to bring deck translations and actually read the rules because of some salty experiences from last year. I just want to warn everyone who's listening right now to please follow the rules. Yeah.
Anyways, that is it for this week. Thank you for watching.
Rate, comment, subscribe, and bye bye.
Bye.